Hello! Hi everybody, whether you're watching live or you're watching the VOD. It's Friday, so that means we're streaming. And it's really exciting because today is the finale of Season 1 of our Big Brother Season 1 Big Brother Buffy the Vampire Slayer game. We're going to find out who wins today, which is very exciting. And we're going to chit-chat and kind of talk about the future of this series, because I'd love to do another season, but I probably wouldn't want to do it, like, immediately. Maybe a couple other streams in between, and stream next week will be getting moved around. But I'll talk about that more when more people get in here. If this is your first video, hi. If you're watching the VOD or your first stream, hello. Exciting. It is Friday, April 25th, 2025. We're all surviving out there. I assume that's what y'all are doing too. Excited to talk a little bit. I'll wait till some people get in here before we talk about what we watched this week, because I know there's some people who live that. Let's do a little bit of a parasocial 15 minutes while we wait for people to get in, I suppose. But I played Repo for the first time this weekend with some friends, and I'm kind of obsessed with it now, and I've been playing by myself to get better whenever I have a free half an hour or so. And I got to level 3 by myself, which is not easy, thank you very much, especially if you're my level of good at games. But I think that could be a fun one to play with people on stream, or even play with chat on stream. So we'll have to talk about that as an idea maybe for next week's stream. Or I want to do something creative, like maybe I'll see if Tess is available and we could do like a fan fiction writing stream next week. Just because next week a lot of you who've been around know, but if you're new, you wouldn't know. My grandfather passed away in February, and the ground was just too frozen to bury him, so he's getting buried next Friday. So stream will not be on Friday next week. I'll either do Thursday or Saturday. Kind of see what works best for everybody. Saturday could be fun. But Thursday could also be good. I don't know, maybe a little later Thursday or something. But I think it'll still be fun. It just won't be on Friday next week. But this will be finishing up this week, so it won't be like we're moving a Sims or anything. We'll do something different. Maybe Repo, maybe writing stream. I don't know. Either way, whatever sounds good, or if you guys have any ideas, we can do that. But that's what's going to be a little different next week. Hazel's doing pretty good. Her arthritis still sucks ass. But she's getting her second Librela shot Wednesday, so next week. And then we'll know if that helps or not, so we can move forward from there. It's like warm and rainy today, so I am keeping my eye on the weather just in case we get thunderstormy. Obviously, I don't want, I don't know if the weather gets bad, but it doesn't look like it's going to. I hope you are all having a pretty good day. If you're going to any protests today, please stay safe. Use the buddy system. Protect yourselves. It's a big day, I know. Just make sure you stay safe. Don't record anyone or yourself or anything like that. Keep your identity hidden, you know. You guys know the rules. I'm excited, though, to finish our first season of The Sims, because this has been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed it. I just like The Sims in general. I think we could also do some other Sims challenges as well. But I like the idea of this being like our main Friday show. And maybe we do a couple different ones in between seasons as a new season gets brought up. But I think still fun. And I'm excited. I've come up with a couple different challenges, so I guess we'll break it down. The way The Sims for Big Brother HOH, final HOH comp, is going to work is there will be 3 challenges. The first challenge all 3 of our contestants will compete in. Whoever wins it gets a pass to go straight to the final challenge. Then the 2 who lost will go against each other in a challenge. Whoever wins that will go to the final challenge against the person who won the first challenge. And they will compete for final HOH, while the 3rd person has to wait and have their fate decided by someone else. Whoever is our final HOH will then immediately evict the person they have the worst relationship with. And we will have our final 2 where we will go into a points breakdown. And that will involve looking at... I think I said evolve. I meant involve. Okay. That will involve looking at the relationship with all the previous house guests, whoever has the higher with each. That will be the vote they get from that person towards their winning. I will let chat also get a vote, and then we'll do some points based off of... Well, I'm thinking we'll do points based off of, like, how much skill they earned in the house and stuff like that. Could be fun. But either way, it should all work out. I think chat's vote will basically be in... if there's a tie, I think. Because, like, I guess we could just let them do it based off relationship, but they aren't allowed to work on them, so it's how far they've gone down and stuff like that. But I think it'll be good. Either way, if we do it just based on the relationships that they had when they left the game, or if we do it with the points of, like, skills they earned, and, like, whoever, maybe you get a point if you max the skill, or if, like, that kind of thing, maybe just extra points if you max something, because that could be interesting. I don't know. I think it'll just be the votes, and then I'll decide if we want to include the other ones with other people when they get here. But I'm excited. I think it's going to be fun. Should we get into what I watched this week? I guess, I don't think Bara's here yet, who loves to talk about what I actually recorded this week. So let's talk about what I watched this week that's not recorded. Are you guys watching The Last of Us? Because I'm watching The Last of Us, and sometimes, even if you know what's going to happen, you can delude yourself into thinking maybe it'll be later on. And it wasn't. It wasn't later on. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. It wasn't later. It was now. And we had to face it. And I was not emotionally ready for that, okay? I was not emotionally ready. These 2 seasons are going to be so good. Everyone's performance killed it. Not a pun. I think my favorite performances, obviously Bella Ramsey as Ellie is always my favorite. But I think the woman playing Abby also killed it. Obviously Pedro killed it. We love him. Oh, Bara is here. Hi, Bara. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good over there. I'm just getting into what I watched this week. But I was starting with stuff I didn't record. So that's like The Last of Us. I watch it Monday morning normally. So I watched that this week. I watched Survivor, as always, and no spoilers, but I was happy with who went home. And I watched The Amazing Race, and the team I'm cheering for are still in it, so good for them. I don't get super invested in that show, but I always pick a team, and I'm like, I hope they do a good job. Last of Us is so good, Bara. It is based on a video game, but they're very true to the original story. And I describe season 1 as I cried every single episode. And that's the kind of show it is. But it's really good. Recording wise, what did we record this week? Sherry and I did not get to record any Hercules or Xena because it was Easter. So I had stuff to do. And then we're not going to be able to record this week either because Sherry has stuff to do, but so the Sunday after that, we will be doing Hercules and Xena, and all I know is she's very excited for that Xena episode, so I'm excited to see what's going to happen. So we didn't get any new of that recorded this week, but I did record Did I record? I think I recorded an episode of Angel and an episode of Buffy. Yeah. Angel episode, season 4, episode 4, which is Cordelia is sent back, but she doesn't have any memory, and it's kind of a problem, if we're honest. Like, I'm not loving her not having her memory or anything, but I am loving that she's back and not in green screen hell anymore. So that was positive. She's kind of hanging out with Cotter. Wesley is still being kind of annoying. Which, you know, whatever. But basically that was just an episode of, like, she back, but we don't know anything. But that was basically it. I mean, I think it could be a good segue for Connor coming back into the group and, like, learning his lesson, maybe? I don't know. There's some weird vibes. And then we went back to Sunnydale with Buffy for season 7, episode 4, I believe. Yeah, no more giant talking hamburgers. And the Buffy episode had this girl who I recognized, like, the actress, but I could not place her to save my life. And, like, even when I looked her up, she's just been a lot of small roles on things, so I must have just seen her somewhere. But it was this girl at Dawn's school who has, like, a future vision, kind of. Like, she has dreams, and they come true. And she was just, like, she went to go see Buffy, and she's like, I'm gonna die on Friday. And Buffy's like, huh? I'm not gonna let that happen. And they do everything they can to try to help her, but it's one of those things with fate. And, like, I was happy that if she was gonna die, she died the way she did, and she wasn't murdered by a bunch of men. So that's good. But the actress did a really good job. And it was a good episode for Buffy as a counselor, I think. We haven't learned anything more about the shapeshifter yet, so I'm keeping my eyes peeled. I'm like, who could it be? Like, the only, like, new people really are, like, Hot Principal and, like, some of the students, which some of the students turned out to be douches in this episode. But my girl Dawn is, like, kind of still getting ignored, but at least she's part of the group now, I guess. They didn't think about her theory at all, even though her theory was wrong. But it was a sad episode. There's just some things you can there's some people you can't save, and some things you can't stop. And I think that was a little bit of the lesson this week for Buffy, of, like, we still try our best, but we can't always stop everything bad that's gonna happen. Like, yes, you can save someone from a cult, but maybe you can't save them from a heart condition, and that's just life. So I think that's actually a good reminder for Buffy, who tends to put the weight of everything on her shoulders, is that, like, there are some things even the Slayer cannot control. And you kind of just have to accept that. Spike also had a good moment in the episode where he showed up and he was like, I'm not gonna let any more girls get hurt, which is, like, a good way, I think, for him to make some amends for the shitty things he did as a vampire. This is, like, such a, I started something out loud. I think I'm gonna cut the blonde parts of the tips of my hair off. Not about anything, it just came into my head, and I had to say it out loud. Anyway, then Steven Universe, we watched 2 episodes. One was, like, a flashback with Greg and baby sour cream, and he's a little baby, and it was very cute. Steven Universe, very cute this week. And then the other one was Lapis and Jasper, which was a little more main story focused, but really liked it. And then Alias, obviously, we're coming up at the end of season 4 of Alias, but that, you may say, what? I've never seen that on the channel. Obviously, that is our Patreon exclusive. So if you're on our $5 tier on Patreon, you get a bonus show every week, which, I mean, worth. That show's crazy. But it's pretty fun. And then I recorded 2 movie reactions this week. I know, very exciting. and I edited them both. So I feel like I deserve some claps. I edited 2 movie reactions yesterday, and one of them took me so long because it was Allegiant from the Divergent series, and I was losing my mind. So Tessa and I recorded Allegiant, which will be coming out for free on YouTube for regular subscribers the last Sunday in May. And then I recorded the first movie for June, which is Pride Month, so we're only watching Pride movies, everybody. The first movie we'll be watching on June 1st, which is a Sunday. Starting off strong, we'll be doing The Birdcage from 1996, which is a Robin Williams movie. It's like a comedy type, like kind of romantic comedy-ish. It's Robin Williams, and he owns a drag club with his partner, and their son comes home to visit to tell them he's getting married, but twist, he's marrying the daughter of a Republican senator who is very conservative and like has a talk show where he talks about family values. And so they decide to scheme and try to make their family look normal. But it's pretty funny. I think it's cute. There's a couple of, I think overall it was created by actual queer people, like the director, the screenwriter. A lot of the actors have been pretty open about their sexualities. And in that way, it does a really good job. But it is definitely a 90s movie where there's like 3 or 4 racist jokes in there that you're like, I don't know if you needed that. Like, I feel like we could have left that one out there, guys. It's not as funny as the rest of the movie. But I don't think they stay on them too long, and it's not a really big part of the movie. But it's just one of those things where, like, you're watching a movie from the 90s or something, you're like, oh, this is really good. And then you're like, ooh, did we have to say that? Did we have to say that? I don't know that we did. But it was... But it's still, overall, I really liked it. I gave it a 5 on Letterboxd because I had a fun time. Bara says The Birdcage is really funny. Ooh, Bara, you're going to be excited then. I think you'll like my reaction to it. I'm really excited. We're doing that, and then I found access to, we'll also in June be watching But I'm a Cheerleader, Love, Simon, and Fire Island, which is like a newer one. I was watching some older, I did like 2 90s ones and then 2 more modern day ones, and I think that will be fun. I originally wanted to do Moonlight for the last one for June, and then it was no longer on the streaming service I had access to, so fuck. We'll do it eventually. Gene Hackman looks like Cruella de Vil in drag. He does. He passed away recently, right? I say that in the recording because I think he did. But I don't know if I'm mixing him up with somebody. I don't think so. But really exciting to be ahead. I'm like fully scheduled through June 1st. So you guys, if I spontaneously combust, you'll at least have content through then. But next week I'll be recording some extra stuff. I've got like everything caught up. So for a while, like Steven Universe was way ahead, and then I got Buffy and Angel re-caught up with them, and now we're like exactly the same amount of weeks ahead for all of the content. And so now if I do a bonus video or so, it'll just help build that buffer a little bit more. But it also gives people who are in our top tiers on memberships and on Patreon way bigger reason to subscribe, because like they're over a month ahead now, so it is a lot more content. No Nightmare on Elm Street yet. It is not October. You're not gonna see me reacting to something scary outside of that month. Okay? I'm not a horror bitch. I don't know. We'll see. Okay? Maybe in September. I'm like, maybe the weekend before October. Stop trying to scare me, no. Yeah, okay, he did pass away recently. But I don't know yet. I have June planned out. I don't have July planned out. And then I want like a fall vibe for September movies. Like, you know, and then, so I don't know, I think Tess and I want to do the Maze Runner series in, like, August, which means we'll be filming that in, like, July, but I don't even know how many movies are in that series. I kind of want to, like, wait to start recording them until I see how the Divergent ones do on the channel, kind of thing. Bar says Nightmare on Elm Street, the best are 1 and 3. You've never seen the remake. Yeah, I haven't seen any of them. They sound scary. Oh, 7 for 7? How many movies are there? Is this fucking Final Destination? That's crazy. What do you mean 7? Want me to pee myself? No, I'm excited, though. Obviously, please do keep leaving me recommendations for stuff, because especially with watching movies every week this year, we're gonna get through them much faster. I don't know if it helps because I have American access, but I have American access to Netflix, Hulu, Peacock, and Disney Plus. So if they're on those, that's a bonus. Or if they're on YouTube free with ads. The Shrek series would be great. I have seen the first 2 Shrek movies 18,000 times. But I've never seen the other ones. So that's actually kind of interesting. Like, maybe that could be like a high watch with my friends for reactions where we rewatch all the Shrek movies. But I've seen first 2 a million times. I had the Shrek 2 on DVD with the Faraway Idol, which was like my favorite thing ever. And truly, the loss of DVDs and the loss of special features like that, I think it hits hard. We're gonna get started though with Sims today. Hello, we're here. We have our final 3. Buffy, where are you? Buffy from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I mean, main character energy girlies. She made it to the end of the game. She will be competing with Angel, who seems like he pee-peed in his pants and is not having a good day. And stop it, Xander, who somehow fucking got here. Whatever. Great. Good for you, Xander. So happy for you. Oh, God. My personal hell. Anywho's, we'll let them... I think Cordy just got kicked out. We'll let them have the rest of today. And then tomorrow we'll do the first challenge. I got this for them to do the first HOH comp. Whoever wins this game will move on to the final round and not have to compete in the second round. Oh, did I lock the door so no one can go in here again? Everyone. Yes, they're all set. There's gay subtext in Nightmare on Elm Street 2, according to Bara. I think I've heard that. Like, as I've not seen these movies, I have heard people talk about them, and I do think I've heard that. It's definitely a series I will look into. I think it would be hard for me to, like, do them all in a row, because there's so many, so maybe it's a thing where we do, like, a few, like, the main few or something. I don't know. Or maybe it's one I don't do alone. Like, maybe I force Tessa, and I'm like, I'm scared. But the only worry I have about watching, like, scary stuff alone is I feel like I'm not going to be as genuinely scared as I would be if I watched it by myself. So, I will put it on the list, and I will consider. I'll do some research into how many there are, which ones I should watch, which ones I shouldn't, kind of thing. And then maybe we decide, because I don't have anything for August and July other than Maze Runner, and I don't know how many movies are in that. I assume 3. 7 books? I don't think they have. It looks like there are just 3 movies, though, not 7. Yeah, I know, like, the 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. 3, 4, you better lock your door. That kind of stuff, like, just from, like, being a child in America. Rupert, you can't fucking talk to them right now. They're getting in their zone. Xander's getting in the zone for the final competition. Buffy resting before the final competition. Angel working out. Are any of us surprised? Nah. This little house behind him is iconic. Sir, you can't outrun the competition. You can't outrun your feelings either on the show. Nobody's yapping. Buffy loves a push-up. She's like, oh my god, what are you doing on my treadmill? I'm very excited though. My brain left my body when I said that. I'm excited though for Pride Month. I think the movies will do good. You know, actually, what movie reaction is doing way better than I thought it would, and we kind of like has moved us out of a bit of stagnated growth, is Fast Times at Ridgemont High. There's a lot of people commenting that they just found my channel through that film. And they love, like, 80s stuff, and I have so many good 80s movie nights on here, so I'm hoping maybe we see some of them come to stream, or, like, they watch some of our other 80s movie nights. But we, like, popped up. We've been kind of stuck around 675 subscribers-wise for, like, a month, and now we're at, like, 690 something after that video came out. A horror classic, Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. Okay, listen, I love that movie, and yes, it did give me nightmares as a child. I don't know why anyone would be surprised. What year did that come out? It came out in 98, when I was 3. I was 3, okay, and it changed me as a person. The cat lady scared me. Oh, they're yapping. Not bad idea. I had never seen Fast Times, but apparently it is quintessential 80s, and people tell me that the 80s were really like that, and I wish I had pizza that cheap. Xander's practicing. I'm hoping when they play this, it will, like, tell me who won, and I don't have to fucking guess, because I have never used this game before. But I'm getting, yeah, I'm definitely watching a lot of stuff from the time I was born right now, which is kind of interesting. Bar, you had it on VHS and 2 episodes from the original series. Yeah, I was a Scooby-Doo fiend as a kid. I love Scooby-Doo. I think it was, like, my favorite cartoon. I still remember I had my Scooby-Doo pillowcase and my Scooby-Doo bedspread. But Scooby-Doo pillowcase was, like, one of my comfort items that I had forever. I think I had a Scooby-Doo lunchbox at one point. My mom also really liked Scooby-Doo. One of my first ever games I ever played is I have a Scooby-Doo game on the PS2 that I was never able to beat as a child. And then I replayed it in college, and I finally was able to beat the final level. And I was so fucking happy. But it was such a fun game. Even my mom, she was, like, unemployed for a time when I was, like, a kid. And I remember getting off the bus and coming inside, and she's playing Scooby-Doo. And my mom was, like, not a gamer. Like, my mom was not a gamer. She's not a gamer now, but she loved that game. And probably just because PS2 was, like, one of the most dominant consoles ever, and it still rocks, and I still play it. But it's just such a fun game. I would play it on stream if I had any concept of how to do that. If I had any idea how to do that, we would. Ooh, I had the Cyber Chase game, but I had it, like, basically all my games from my PS2 and my GameCube were passed down from my cousin when he no longer wanted to play video games. He just gave them to me, and I had his Cyber Chase game, but it was a PS1 game, and it wouldn't let me save for some reason, so I had to start over every time I tried to play it. It's like one of those things when you're a kid and you don't know how to explain it to your parents to get, like, a better one, or, like, to get it fixed, and you're just like, it's fine, I just restart this game every time I play it. But it wasn't as good game-wise as the PS2 game, which I think is, like, Monsters Unleashed or something. I don't know. It was, like, in a manner. Buffy also peed herself? Is the toilet broken? The toilet is not broken. This is on them if they pee themselves. Look, it's my fault if I forget to fix the toilet, but if they don't fix the toilet, if they don't pee in a working toilet, that's kind of on them. And I stand by that. Buffy, get over it. We're about to play the game. Hi, Ethan. Ethan's here. Ethan's finishing up the Emerald Grove stuff in BG3. But he'll be joining us in a little bit. He just got Halcyon. I love Halcyon. I don't know, Ethan, if you know about romancing Halcyon and some of the things you can do if you decide to do that, so I will not spoil it for you. Exciting. I love the beginning of BG3. I love all of BG3. But there's something... Oh, can you only play with one person? But there's like 4 spots. Maybe I just make them all play at the same time. If this challenge doesn't work because there's not a winner, we're gonna have a fucking problem. Is this a cooperative game? Fuck. Yeah, the bear scene. Who the fuck is Justin? Don't call me. I don't know if there can be a winner here, I'm realizing. I think they're playing together, which ruins my genius plan to make them play against each other, you fuckers. Okay, well, I guess they just did that for fun. Fuck you guys. That didn't work. I need a different strategy. Excuse me, that didn't fucking work. Oh, we could do ping pong. Okay, we'll do ping pong. And we'll move stuff around. So we'll do this game that can be played with multiple people. I have a plan. I have a plan. I've never planned badly in my life. It's totally fine. We'll do Don't Wake the Llama with everyone. And then we'll do ping pong between the 2 losers. And then our final, which is the basketball game. Perfect. Perfect. We pivoted. Clean this up, Buffy, so that we can all play. I know you're sad about peeing your pants, but that was your decision. The toilet was not broken. Okay, whoever wins Don't Wake the Llama will move on to the final HOA. Well, Angel just fucking lost. So I guess... Oh, they're playing again. Angel lost that round, it seems. But I assume there has to be a winner. From winning, Don't Wake the Llama. Okay, these 2 both won, so Angel's out. You're out. And then one of them will win. You go sit over there and think about being a loser. Also, I would love to do BG3 on stream at some point. I think I talked about that last week, but do like Buffy as a character or something. Or like a streamer one where we do it every week at some point. But I don't know if there's... Oh, Buffy fucked it! She fucked it! Xander wins part 1 of the HOH. Xander, He's getting far too close to the end game for me. Xander wins Don't Wake the Llama, so he moves on to the basketball game. But now Buffy and Angel have to play ping pong. Play ping pong against Angel to decide who will face Xander in the basketball game. Ooh, point Buffy. Point Buffy. I feel they are very evenly matched on a physical level. Ooh, another point for Buffy. 3 points. How many points does it take to win at ping pong? Who the fuck knows anything about ping pong? Not me. But Buffy's kind of... Ooh, point for Angel. I think it's 4-1. 4-1. Maybe it's 1st to 7. That seems right. 5 for Buffy. Angel. Oh, okay. 5-2. 5-2. He could make a comeback here. He could. We gotta do a ping pong one earlier in the next. 6 for Buffy. Ooh. Ah! 7. Did the game end? Oh, the game hasn't ended. I'm just gonna let them go until the game hits a natural conclusion and they stop playing. And it says somebody, like, won. Oh, God. This is... Why does this I don't think I could watch, like, crazy table tennis in real life, because I think it would actually stress me the fuck out. If I'm honest. Ooh, he's doing kind of good. Xander's just, like, living his life. These two are playing the most tense game of ping pong I've ever fucking seen. I assume someone has to... Oh, she's embarrassed. Why? Other than that. Did you win? Ping pong game. Winner, Angel. Loser, Buffy Summers. Final score 3-2. That is a shake-up I did not expect. Buffy, I did not expect you to lose like that. Maybe it's hard to play table tennis when you pee-pee in your pants. How much longer is fucking winter? I want them to play basketball. Annoying. Okay. Angel and Xander both move on to the final HOH comp, which, you know, is tragic for the girlies. That is a tragic thing to have happened. Oh, I have to unlock the outside door. Because they were being assholes. Okay. Takes challenge. Challenge to hoops competition, Xander Harris. Angel versus Xander. Whoever doesn't freeze to death / wins basketball. It's time. They're playing? Yes? I think. This does not look like how you play basketball. Are they playing horse? I thought this would be far more dramatic. The ping pong was way more dramatic. Good to know. But see, I thought basketball makes sense as the final challenge because they've been playing basketball the whole time. Who will take it? Who will win? Which man will get to decide who comes with them to the end? I hate that. This is like Big Brother in real life. And poor Buffy's Bowie Jane. Did it? Oh, he won? Yo, Angel is the winner. Final 3 HOH winner, Angel. From on the block week 1 to the winner of the final HOH, which means he has earned himself a spot in the final 2 and a chance to be the winner of the first season of Sims Big Brother. Now, we are going to give Angel 24 hours as the winner to talk to the people, you know, decide who he wants to bring with him to the final 2, who he wants to sit next to, who does he think he can beat with all the other relationships they've made, who does he think he can beat in the end. So we're going to give them, it's 6 p.m., we will give them to Saturday at 6 p.m., when he will decide who he's sitting next to in the final 2, and we will find out who the winner of our first Big Brother is going to be. We'll probably finish earlier than I think we would. So maybe we can play some other games after, or come up with some ideas for the next season. But exciting that we're gonna have a winner. Will he bring Xander with him, who seems to have pretty good relationships, or will he bring Buffy with him, who has a lot of challenge wins under her belt? I don't know. He seems to not be worried about it. Buffy's feeling flirty, and so she has decided to spend time alone with the llama game while she's feeling flirty. Alright. Live your best life, queen. Instead of creating drama for us, as they should. Go away, we're not ordering a pizza. Fucking quest. Fucking quest! Well, Angels doesn't seem too worried. I mean, he's going to final. He shouldn't be. I don't know. He is going to the final, but it's kind of like when you're not sure if someone has done enough to, even if they win the final HOH, get the votes, you know? So I'm not sure. Maybe if we finish early and there's enough people watching who want to, we could do Gartic phone or something. Maybe something like that. Or I have a bunch of games in Steam. We could pick something. We could do technically Repo by myself again. It's less fun by yourself. But if anyone in chat has it, we could play. Or we can do some daily puzzles. Something like that could be fun. Buffy flirting with fucking Xander. I don't know what's wrong with her in the Sims world. My girl losing her fucking mind. He wants to volunteer with his family and go swimming. It is the middle of winter. We're not going swimming. Stop trying to kill yourselves. Now he's feeling flirty when Buffy stopped feeling flirty. They're both feeling flirty. Can you two not be drama for me? Oh, the fridge is broken. Replace. Replace. I thought he already peed. Dude, you have to pee like twice? Okay. It's like rainy warm here. My cat got caught in it a little bit, but she's fine. I wish I could show you guys, because Hazel's, like, passed out next to me. But I can't reach my camera. Is he tired? She's not tired. Oh, good girl. Go to sleep. She said, leave me alone. Where'd this fucker go? Everyone else, the other two are asleep. There's nothing they can do now, except hope their relationship with Angel is strong enough that he takes them to the final two. I don't know, chat. Who do you think he should take if he wants to win, and who should he send home? Because that is an interesting conversation. Because I feel like Xander had good relationships that kept him off the block for most of it. So I might be scared to go against him. But I know Buffy has worked on her skills a lot. Both of them didn't touch the block that much. I don't know if Buffy ever touched the block, actually. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you do bring Xander. I don't think Buffy was ever in danger of going home. Because she kept good relationships with everybody. I need, like, recaps of my own thing to remind myself what happened the week before. He knows he can go sleep in any one of those beds, right? And not, like, sleep the night before on a couch. Oh my god, it's fuck talk like a pirate day. It's winter day. These two seem stressed. I guess they know one of them is losing out on a chance of being a winner, and there's nothing they can do about it. I guess they could talk and, like, try to convince the other one to vote for them, if they're the one who gets brought. These people, I tell ya, Giles left and they just stopped cleaning up after themselves. Nasty work. Nasty, nasty work. You just put your trash on the fucking floor? You sick freaks. I am gonna make them get into their fancy clothes. Who'd you get hearts with? I saw those. She's flirting with somebody on the last day. I just don't know who. Buffy, I'm following you. What are you thinking? You're thinking you should take a shower so you're not stinky for the finale. She's like, I do what I want. I'm not taking a shower. I will be stinky. I deserve to be oh, she is gonna take a shower. That's a good call, Buffy. It is almost time for the finale. And I'm gonna have you all wear your nicest clothes. It's gonna be a great time. Oh, Xander maybe trying to convince Angel why he should bring him to the finale and not Buffy. Interesting. Who knew that Angel, who almost went home week 1, would be here in the power position? But you can also fuck up with the power position, right? You could be loyal to someone who could beat you. Cody, baby 16. Idiot. And that could change everything. Ooh, Angel is not interested in hearing what Xander has to say. And neither am I. I had one of our chatters who's here a lot comment on my first Buffy the Vampire Slayer video the other day. And they were like, oh my god, the edits in this were so funny. And it's like, I forgot that I guess I didn't forget, but I used to do, like, extra, like, little, like, meme clips in my edits. And then one time when my computer shit the bed, not the last time, the time before, I lost, like, all my video clips. And it truly, like, getting them all back felt like way too much work. So I've just been doing, like, editing without them. But, like, it reminded me how funny I found my own videos when I did that. So I did spend a couple hours this morning getting some new clips and memes to use and editing. So, edits, we'll be back. Noelle, it was you. I didn't know if you were here. And I downloaded a good chunk. So, no, when June comes, there may be some clips. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. If I still have the humor in me. But I got some I think are funny. I feel that. Just very sleepy. That's okay. It's I don't know. I feel like rainy days. I don't know if it's raining where you're at. But it's like a rainy, dark day here. And that always makes me, like, way more tired. 2 hours until we will do the final. Angel feeling stressed about having to kick one of his friends out. Buffy's feeling uncomfortable with everything. Xander's tense. Maybe he doesn't think he's gonna stay. Who knows? Oh, Xander's fucking ready. Hi, dude. Sit. Sit. Oh, Buffy's sad now. Giles, it's not the time. Xander, sit down. Okay. Okay. Angel, not looking super happy with he has to make a decision here on who will go home and who will he sit next to in the final two. So we're going to look. Whoever he has the better relationship with, they stay. The worst relationship is voted out. Who? Oh, I think I know who Buffy was flirting with. Now that's a strategy, okay? You can use flirting as a strategy to stay safe. She was flirting with her ex to keep herself safe, and bro, it fucking worked. Because he has full friendship bar with both of them, but he has extra because of the pink bar with Buffy, which means she gets to stay. And for all of us anti-Xander people, he is not gonna win, big brother. Hell yeah! If you're a Xander fan, oops, sorry. Xander, it's time to get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Did I not just say get the fuck out of here? I did. Rude ass bitch. Goodbye. Thank goodness. Kidding. Not kidding. No, I want him to leave. Yes. He can move in with the others. This is interesting though. Final two. Buffy versus Angel. Battle of the Exes. No. He has to go live with the producer, Holly, and all the other losers. We're gonna unlock the doors and invite them all over for a party while we calculate the winner. I feel like we invite them and let them party a little, actually, so that they can kind of chat and, like, decide. Well, in Big Brother, they don't get to chat. But, like, it could be fun. I know, right? The two main characters, they both have their own shows. It's not even just a battle of the exes, but a battle of the shows. Alright, I'm gonna let them celebrate tonight, and then tomorrow we'll we'll unlock the door, we'll throw a party, invite everybody back, and we'll do the calculations, to figure out, who is the winner, which I think will be fun, just because I want to do a party. Well, I mean, we could just do the party now. Buffy's just feeling, sad. I guess I could force them to be happy for the party, but maybe not. That would be kind of funny. I'm gonna unlock the doors. And I'm gonna have Buffy... Or Angel's in a better mood, and he's the final HOH. Buffy's probably feeling sad, but, you know, what are you gonna do, girly? How do I throw a fucking party? Plan a social event. Keg party. No, we're not hitting the house party. Perfect. Perfect. Angel is the HOH, so he's the host. And we'll invite everybody we know, which is everyone who is in the game. We don't need this other shit. Okay? We're having it at our home. Okay, everybody's coming to the party! I unlocked the doors, so don't act like they can't come inside. They're coming! Everyone's coming back! Oh my god, check Tara's outfit. Slay. Angel's outfit. These are everybody's finale night outfits. Angel slaying. Buffy. Ooh, very cute. Cordelia, tube dress. We like it. Tara's is my favorite outfit I've seen so far. Everybody else is making their way inside. Spike, what are we wearing? Oh, his trench coat. That's not shocking. Oh, we got Willow in some red. Oh, I like that. Is that Xander's back? Hi, Xander. Sweater. A nice choice, I suppose. Maybe don't walk through there, dude. Are you not in the house or something? Who the fuck is Giles? Did he not come to the party? What a dill hole. What a dill hole didn't come to our party. Okay. The guests are here. Oh god. I fucked with the thing. I fixed it. Angel and Buffy are gonna come sit in the chairs and we're gonna do our points. Oh, there's Giles. He just looks like he's freezing to death. Sucks to be him. Come over here, finalists. No, Angel, it's only 2 of you. You can sit in the chair and not piss me off. Oh my god, they're gonna piss me off. Sit in the chairs. Thank you. Oh, he's giving her the stink eye. Is he regretting his decision? Alright. In case you missed it at the start of stream, how this is going to work. One sec. How this is going to work is we're going to look at their relationships with each of the people who have been voted off. Whoever has the higher relationship with that person gets their vote, basically. We'll go in order of people voted off as they do. I am also going to give chat a vote. And then I consider doing points for skills, but that might just be like whoever has the highest of the majority of skills gets 1 point if we do that. But I think it actually makes sense maybe to just have it be the relationships, because then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 votes. If it's a tie, chat, your vote will basically decide the winner. I guess we should do chat's vote first so you guys can't pick knowing who has what vote. Okay, we're going to do your vote first, chat. Who should win Big Brother? Okay, chat. Whether you're chatting or not, you're going to want to get your vote. I almost put the wrong person. Put your vote in here of who chat thinks should be the winner of Big Brother. listen, chat, I'm not going to judge you. If you want to vote based on who your favorite character is, you can. If you want to vote over who had the best resume in the game, you can. It's who you think should win the game. Who do you think played the best game throughout the whole series? If we do some remembering, Angel here has won the final HOH. I think Buffy has won 2 HOHs. Angel was on the block week 1, but had a great comeback and is now a finalist. Versus Buffy, I don't think ever was at risk of going home based off her relationships. So it's really just based on who you think played the best in challenges or who you think was the most entertaining. It's who do you want to say won this season kind of things. So it's whoever you think did the best. I mean, I'm not going to tell you how to vote because, like, that's not how it works. Obviously, you vote for the person you think deserves to be the winner. The poll is up now at the top of chat. You don't have to put your answer in regular chat. You know, you can just vote even if you're not chitty-chattering. You can just vote without having to say anything. Your vote, chat, will be used in the events of a tie, basically. So if it's 3-3, whatever chat chose will be the winner. Noelle has put in their vote. I see that. It does say we have 9 people watching, so I will give people a minute for it to catch up with them in case they want to get a vote in. Or if they're okay letting Noelle be the decider for chat, they can also do that. You can be chat's representative, which I think is still funny. But if you want to say, make sure you vote now. I'll give it a couple more seconds. Or I'll leave it up as we go through the first 2 votes. And that gives people who are just popping in time to get their vote in if they would like. Let us check Tara first. Who is Tara voting for? Her relationship with Buffy barely exists. Her relationship with Angel also barely exists. She was voted out first. There wasn't a lot of time to get to know her. But I do think looking at the green bars, Angel's does seem slightly higher, in my opinion. So, Tara, we turn the key. Tara has voted for Angel to win Big Brother. We have a vote. 1 vote. Chat. Next is Spike. Spike and Angel have a bar here that has nothing in it. I think they flirted at some point. Not the highest bar. He's still closer with Spike. Where the fuck is... I'm sorry, are you telling me that Buffy doesn't know Spike? Hello? Why doesn't she know him? They definitely spoke. They don't know each other. Are they... Did Buffy and Spike never speak the entire time? Hello? He said, who? They said you need to vote between Buffy and Angel, and Spike said, who? Who the fuck is Buffy? Bro, they don't know each other? Was there a memory demon? Did they not talk at all before he went out week 2? That's crazy. So I think I have to just give it to Spike voting for Angel, because we asked him if he wanted to vote for Buffy, and he said who? That is not where I expected that to go. Noah says, very Spike, loving Angel more than Buffy, honestly. This is Spike after getting his soul back, and he's not sure who she is at this point. He's like, who? My memories are too shaky. I'm going to end our poll. And chat's vote is also going to be Angel, but chat, your vote will only count in the event of a tie. So if Giles, Willow, Cordy, and Xander all voted for Buffy, then you guys, your thing, you know? Alright, next vote is Giles. Ooh, Buffy is his friend. Okay. Angel is also his friend. Fuck. Dude, Angel's actually looks like more. Am I crazy, chat? I feel like Angel's looks like more, which is kind of insane for Giles to vote for him. But it does look like they have a better relationship. I think Angel is gonna be our winner here. It's just kind of like when it's a landslide and Julie Chen is like, Angel's gonna be our winner, but let's see where everyone else's votes fall. Next is Willow. Her and Angel are friends. They're about almost at half. Ooh, Buffy does have a much better relationship with Willow, so she's not gonna be a 0 vote loser. Willow has voted for Buffy. Noah's is also a character for Giles to like Angel more than Buffy. Evil. Cordelia and Buffy are like almost best friends. Cordelia and Angel are also almost best friends, but it's actually, I think, higher with Buffy. So Cordelia also votes for Buffy. The final vote is Xander. With a full bar with Angel. And a full bar, but some leftover shit with Buffy. Does he have any... He has a closer from Happy Memories sentiment with Buffy. He doesn't have any sentiment, so I'm actually going to give the vote to Buffy. Also, in character. So, we did have a tie, chat, which means that, Noelle, your one vote mattered. Noelle, you decided, because Tara, Spike, and Giles all voted for Angel, and Willow, Cordy, and Xander all voted for Buffy. Noelle with the deciding chat vote. The winner of Season 1 of Big Brother in The Sims is Angel! He wins! He wins! I feel like I don't know what to give him as a fucking present, but he is the winner. The winner! Do they have a trophy? Do they have confetti cannons? Oh, no, that's a wall. It's not a confetti cannon. That's tragic. Do they have fireworks? Oh my god, they do. No, they don't. Fuck me. This is fair and balanced, okay? The other people in chat chose you as their representative. I can't give him one of these trophies. It's truly tragic. Whatever. Congratulations. Angel is the winner of the first season of Big Brother from being on the block day 1. This is how democracy works. 10 people watch me play Sims and 1 person in chat votes and decides the winner. But that's how it worked out for this season. That'll teach you guys to use your vote if you're in chat. Whether you're typing or not, you should keep it going is all I'm saying. Keep your votes in. Your vote matters. We'll follow our man Angel. He's tired. He's going to bed. But he is the winner of Season 1. We're all so proud of him. What a man. He will not be allowed to take place in Season 2, which probably will be people from his actual show. But too bad, bitch! You won! He went to sleep. Okay, well, that's about right. I support you. You went with your heart and not your head. And that's how I would vote if I was on Big Brother. I don't care if you won all the competitions. If I don't like you, you're not getting my vote. Oh my god, he did it. Are they still having the party? Everyone else is celebrating his win in the kitchen. He's not here, which is kind of crazy. Come to the party. You fucking won. What a crazy man. We have a winner. Noel says they left a lot at Sim Angel, but they prefer Angel the show. That's fair. I think, so what happens now with our man Angel is he waits, correct? He waits for all winners season. If we somehow get through 8 seasons of this show, we could do an all winners season. We can also maybe do all-star seasons, where we bring back some of our faves. Yeah, Sim Buffy maybe was objectively better at everything, but she didn't have the relationships to secure her the win. She didn't seem to value her relationships with the early boots and how they felt about her, and it led to them, like, kind of banding together to vote for Angel. Like, they almost related to him more, which is kind of interesting, in my opinion. But I think overall, he's happy! He won! Good for Angel. My man needed a win. My man needed a win. We have finished, though. If anyone needs a screenshot of Angel, they want to make him a winner picture, here's a great time to screenshot the man. Yeah, it was kind of close in how bad their relationships are. Like, I expected the relationships with the people who left early to be low, but they're very low. Very low. He's smiling. He's happy. Oh, we have like an hour of stream time left, though. What should we do? What should we do? Oh, that would make more sense looking at my stream chat. Okay, got it. I was looking at something. We finished this. I am gonna save it because I don't want to lose him as a sim. Because if we play in the same save file for all the houses, I could, like, move people out and, like, keep them locked away for us. Or I could just re-download the base sim, you know. At least Angel is not Mickey Rourke, and nothing truer has ever been said. Angel was not a homophobe at any point. He even kind of flirted with Spike at one point. He's a real one. What do we got? Maybe it's just an early stream. But, what do I got? What do I got? That or we go to the main menu and we just do some looking. We just do some looking at some Sims in the gallery for, you know, funsies. Bar says, what did you think of Angel 401? The surprise in the closet. Me having watched Angel 401 and being like, what? My brain might be melted from stream. 401 was oh yeah, Angel was, oh my god, I know what you're talking about. What the fuck, Wesley? Okay, but she's like evil, right? So I'm like, she's evil. So maybe she deserved it a little bit. But maybe you also don't lock women in closets. Maybe we also don't lock them in closets. someone made the whole Angel cast, which would have been way fucking easier. But Cordy and Angel already got to play, so I feel like they can't be in the cast. Do you know what I mean? But this Lauren is so good. I might have to download that person's group. If I can't... we could use Angela. Well, I think technically... Okay. If we did this, we could use this one. And we could take out Angel. It does say it. Why does he have shoes on? But we can delete Angel. And we could delete Cordy. And we can pick 2 new characters to go in here. Who will be on season 2, basically. If we decide to go this path. So we'd have Gun. We'd have Lorne. Okay, Lorne, you need to wear clothing. There has to be a sparkly suit in here somewhere. That is not Lorne at all. I need like a sparkly glitter suit. Did they not understand what I'm looking for? Rude. Kind of with like the patterns. You're telling me you don't have any rhinestone blazers, Sims? What the fuck? I don't like Justine season 3 and 4. Yeah, I don't like Justine either. She sucks and she never learns her fucking lesson. Like, she just, like, gaslights the fuck out of Connor and then is like, I didn't do anything wrong because my sister died. And I'm like, okay, bitch. Oh my god. Sorry? Iconic. What do you mean? This one's kind of iconic. You can't join Angel Investigations without keeping a woman in the closet at some point is crazy. Okay, Lauren rocks. Fred! Wesley Wyndham Price. This is definitely season 1 Wesley. Not like rugged fucking Wesley now. Connor. Darla. But we would need 2 more characters, which we might have to make ourselves, if we're honest. I feel like maybe we do that. Let's add 2 new Sims. I feel like we have to have Lila. Does anyone know Lila's last name? I have to pull up a picture of her. Lila Morgan. Right. I remember. Okay, chat, I'm pulling up a picture of her. So that I can try to make this sim look like her. Okay. Oh, I don't want to be in detail mode. I'm not that good. Okay. Queen, do you have any pictures where you're looking straight at the camera, please? And thank you. There we go. Okay, Lila actually does kind of have this mouth. But her jaw is more square. Her nose is more pinched. Skin-wise, she's not this warm. She kind of has a cool tone. Yeah, I feel like we might have to change Wesley to be a little... I mean, I guess he stands out a little more, but we might have to update our Wesley to, like, current Wes, who's, like, hot, if we're honest. If we're honest, we're just being honest. No, her skin's not that yellow. Stop it. I want to do her skin. Why are you doing this to me? That's a little too warm. I think she's a cool tone. Maybe not dead cool, but like, she's pretty pale. Like, maybe like that. She's got, like, shoulder-length hair. That's too curly, I think. Don't think her nose is that. It's more tilted up, because I can kind of see her nostrils. Maybe not that much. But I can definitely, like, see her nostrils. Looking straight on. Her eyebrows actually are up a little more, but she does have a very big point. Is there one with a very clear, like... Okay, those are too big for what I'm thinking. But she has, like, a very, like, triangle brow. Yeah, she's gorgeous now. Oh, more like this. Like, yeah, she has, like, this point on her eyebrow. They're more like this color. Or this color. And then her hair's a little lighter. But these kind of go down a little more. Yeah, they're a little closer to her eye. Also, maybe I have to change the shape of her eye, but like this is like farther down. Ah! I'm accidentally controlling this. I don't mean to do that. Get me out of detail mode. Maybe they have an eye that just looks more like hers. Her mouth is a little too... No, not like that. No. No. Yeah, she'd be a great femme. She does give, like, pretty doctor on a doctor show. You know? But, like, these... She's never smiling. Don't even suggest. Her upper lip's a little smaller. I think she has blue eyes, right? They're, like, not, like, electric blue, but, like... Maybe that. Looks a little closer to her face. These are definitely up more. I feel like... I'm not the best Sims designer in the world, if I'm honest. Yeah, I wish I could just put, like, one of her mouths up. Maybe if I get the hair right, I'll be able to tell where I'm off a little bit. Her hair is a little more like this, I think. She does have... It's not, like, that warm and it's not that dark, so I think this is the best color-wise. No, it's a little more put together. I'm looking at a picture of her and I truly cannot tell what color her eyes are. Maybe I need a better picture of the actress. my god, none of this. Her name is Stephanie Romanov. What eye color do you have, girly? Sometimes in photos, it's really hard for me to tell. No, I think you're right. I think it's a browner color. But I don't think it's, like, dark. Maybe like that? I don't know, in this picture from Angel, they look blue. This is also still not the right hair color. She's more professional. We give her the Karen bob? Kidding. Mostly. No, her hair is like shoulder length swoopy. I don't hate this. Did she ever have bangs? Yeah, it's kind of hazelish. I think the light brown kind of works. Oh, that's not horrible for her. If we're honest. She just has more volume than this hairstyle. But we might... They don't always do the best volume-wise with the shorter hairstyles. They tend to be kind of flat. I want this, but like slightly less volume. Oh, that's not horrible. That is like the length I want, but she has swoopy bangs. Oh, this is almost it, but like so, this is like too poofy because it has the blonde, which she kind of has, but it's like too poofed. Too curly. But there's that one. That's kind of what we used for Buffy. Oh, this is kind of her hair. But her bangs are on a different side. But that's kind of it. Okay, let's find you a pantsuit, ma'am. Start to look more like her. Should bangs in early. Yeah, I'm looking at a picture that is what I picture when I see her. I think her skin is still wrong. It's a little pinker. And maybe warmer? No. Maybe not. No, not that. She looks like she has jaundice. This is right, I guess. Okay, this is not what she would wear, though. We need a pantsuit. Her head just looks so small for some reason. Make your head bigger. I'm never happy with Sims I make. This is why I always start with a base from the gallery. Sweater? No, she needs a smart pantsuit. No, she's not like... Okay, okay, we're getting there. Oh, we're getting there. This is my... Hello? Dude, she can cut my head off to get a promotion any day. Lila would never have her toes out at the office. Ridiculous. Where are some sensible black pumps? Okay, my girl would never have her feeties out at the office. Okay, kind of slut. Okay, I kind of feel like it looks like Lila. I didn't consider any of the formal shit. You just need a dress for, like... This isn't as important. It doesn't have to be on brand. It just has to look good for if you make the finale, you know? I feel she is an all-black girly. Oh wait, I know what she wears. They have a red one? Because she wears this in a recent episode I watched. What the fuck is these glasses, Lila? I'm judging you kind of hard here. Going to a party, Lila. I think she did tell Faith her favorite color is black. That is not what Lila would wear to the beach. Don't even play. This might actually matter. That's kind of Lila's sleigh on a warm day. Okay, I think that's more Lila now. I think we have to do her fucking personality. A demon. Oh, I have a bunch of extra personality traits. Because I have mods. Determined does not allow any difficulties to stop them. I do feel like she is determined. Noelle says, I'm amused how you have to be a see you next Tuesday to work at Wolfram and Hart morally, but apparently also in terms of personality. Very true. Hi. Oh, stone-hearted. That feels kind of right. That does feel kind of right. I do think she's smart. Downer. Evil. No, I don't think she's evil. Style is not insane. Scary. I feel like we gotta go through and retrait these guys with the traits I have. She is kind of stunning. We could give her that. But that is a big help in this game. And I don't think it's what she's like. Chat, list off traits you would use to describe Lila, and I'll see if any of them are in the game. I mean, ambitious is actually probably a good one, so maybe that makes more sense. Where's the fucking money one? Obviously. Noelle's is perfect. Okay, Darla. What did you have? I feel like we can keep evil for Darla because she doesn't have a soul. Oh, I think she's impulsive.
Yeah.
Lots of maniacal laughter. I'm not gonna do that, but that's crazy. Bad natures. I think she needs a positive, though. What's something positive about our girl, Darla? Ooh, evil, beautiful, smart, cunning, ruthless. She isn't impulsive for a vampire. That's actually very true. I will agree with you, and I will take it off. Me. She can be this, though. She can be cruel. And we've seen that one. So I will give her that one. But I will give her smart, too. Where was smart? Because she is... Oh, trust issues? That might... Yeah, she's smart, though. Connor. Oh, I don't want him to be a teen. This is why I didn't have Dawn in it. Because I didn't want them to be teenagers. I need to make him older. I'm gonna make Connor a young adult. We do need... Wait, what's your problem, girly? Oh yeah, this is your son. Oh, he can't be her son anymore. I don't care. What's your problem? She's not. She's your household member. Get past it. The 19th century look instead of the schoolgirl outfit, because I don't love the schoolgirl outfit. I know she wears it in season 1. Costumes? That is more if she was a pirate. Ooh, wait. Do they have this in red? Okay, wait. Kinda slay. Also, I feel like she's this... Well, no, maybe she's that blonde. Kinda slay. Do they have this one in pink? They have red, blue, and this, like, light color. They have this more vampire-y dress, but it doesn't look like one she actually would wear. That's far too peasant-y for our girl Darla. What about this one? No, maybe. This one's in pink. Yeah, we'll have to do Drew as the last one, because we need another woman. She could have this. Which I kind of like. Oh god, where'd her hair go? Girly! It's more of a Drew hair. There you go. You can do a different hairstyle for that. Yeah, they'll mostly be in their main outfits. I just want to make sure, because, like, sometimes they use custom content, and then they won't have an outfit. And I don't want that. But I'm not as worried about these outfits, obviously. They're just, like, there. They're not gonna wear them that often. Yeah, this person made her a little more, I think, like she was in Buffy. Her face is very thin. I think that's okay. I think that gets Darla across. Connor, why don't you have shoes on? I don't really care that much. He is a hothead. He's keeping the hothead trait, for sure. I'm kidding. Mostly. Talentless. Hack. Loser. Just kidding. Maybe, because he's kind of stuck in that mindset. He's kind of stuck in a baby mindset. But I think he's also a daredevil. Like, he'll do fucking anything. Okay, let's check your clothing, Connor. I just want to make sure you have it. You don't have a pool outfit? That's crazy. You give blue. Good enough. Yeah, he does have serious problems. We're aging him up for this because we need the character, but... Old style Wesley's killing me. It's kind of funny, though. The face is really good, I think. I think this face is awesome. But now Wesley's like, I wear leather jackets and I'm buff. He's buff now. This is Wesley now. He's buff. Yeah, I think Wesley looks younger now than he did when the series started. And that kind of comes down to, like, the makeup and the facial hair. The one thing about Sims, though, I feel like the facial hair's ugly most of the time. Does Wesley have a fucking chin strap? Me having to look up a picture as if I don't watch the show. Oh my god, he's literally wearing this jacket in the fucking picture that popped up. That's fucking crazy. No, he doesn't have a chin strap. He has more like this, but it's lighter. He has like a this. He has like a this. This is what he has. But it's darker. And his hair isn't smooth no more. It's spiky. No. This is Angel Spiky. It's more like just... It's not that. That's crazy. A little more like that, maybe. Or like that. Oh, that's kind of it, I feel like. He looks already more like himself. Does he not wear glasses anymore? And how long has that been happening? That I haven't realized it. If you haven't finished the last 2 seasons of Angel and things are already so crazy, I look back and wonder if he should have stuck to stalking teenage girls. You know, I don't know. Angel has been through some shit. I love that his hot out outfit is dress pants and no shirt. That's crazy. I think he's just like a t-shirt, dude. I don't think he's clumsy anymore. I would still give him bookworm. Well, yeah, no, I'd let him keep genius, but he hasn't touched a book in a while, if we're honest. High strung. He is kind of moody. Hello, this is well balanced. Emotionally stable? None of them get that one. He's a downer. It's so funny. Homewrecker! Emotionally stable. I don't think anyone in this show could say that. Maybe Gunn and Fred. I mean... Lauren is the most normal one, and he's a demon from another dimension. I do think he's a little bit of an overachiever slash a perfectionist.
Uh-huh. Fritoy. E bim boma.
Yeah.
Auntie.
Fred is a geek. She's also a genius. Then she needs, like, a shy thing, or... Oh, eccentric might work best. She is a little eccentric. Me relating to everyone on Angel. You know. Yes, music lover. They don't have Slay as one, which kind of sucks. Because he is Slay. I feel like Lauren is well balanced. Maybe because he doesn't get as much shit as everyone else. Emotional, sensitive. Captivating's kind of a good one for him. Or he's delightful. Oh, he's an extrovert. I feel like that's a good one for Lauren, actually. My man Gunn is very confident. I actually don't think he's that... He can be a hothead, but I don't think he's always a hothead. He is cool. Gunn's just cool, dude. Like, what do you want me to say? But he can be kind of judgy. Is my biggest thing. And less quick to temper, but quick to judge, if that makes sense, and, like, assume the worst. I really like him a lot, but, like, that's my biggest thing with Gunn is, like, a good example is the Vegas episode recently. It was just, like, Gunn, and they save Lauren, and then he's like, I can't believe you wouldn't just say no. And it's like, obviously he fucking tried to say no, Gunn, and it didn't fucking work. Like, what do you mean? He wouldn't do this if, like, he wouldn't do it if... Oh, Heroic's kind of a good one for him, though. He's ready to face danger. That's kind of him. Maybe that's paranoid, but I don't think he's paranoid. I actually kind of think Heroic fits him. He, like, wants to be a hero. Yeah, he immediately, Lauren corrects him as, like, they were killing people, and he's like, oh. But I'm like, it's just so crazy that his first thought process is Lauren didn't try to get out of it at all. I'm like, do you know him at all? I'm looking up a picture of Drew. We'll do her next. Well, there might be a Drew we can start off of in the library. Let's look. I just have to actually spell her name correctly, which we both all know I'm not good at. Drusilla. Stop, type. Okay, there's some vampires here, but... Oh, people got her. Oh, they fucking got her, dog. That's fine.
Ben Koya.
They kind of nailed her. But I picture her in red. like, we got this person all the credit. Let's just make sure she has... Okay, she doesn't have an outfit here. She needs a top for exercise. She needs a party dress. This person must have used a lot of custom content, but I get it because she came out really good. Girly is like, I do not own pants. There we go. Yeah, she does. And they said also, someone was telling me about how jarring the scene with Gunn was after watching Buffy because Gunn was talking about an actual problem. And amazing people seem to default to that kind of victim blaming either because they're ignorant or they're super brave type. Yeah, it's kind of, I think it's the thing, right, where like they cannot imagine they would ever be or do anything that could lead to somebody dying, right? Like, it's a thing. Like, we all think I'd rather die than let an innocent person die. But it's like, you say that now until, like, the option is you sing or they kill someone in front of you. Like, I do think, you know, it's, do we do erratic or do we do just fucking insane? I think it's hard. I think people, no one wants to feel like a bad person, but you don't know until you're in the situation what you would actually do. And I think that's hard for people. She is a heartbreaker. She loves to do that, especially to Spike. This is not wrong. This is also not wrong. I think I'm giving her that. Perfect. Now we have a cast. I'm gonna have to make them a house to live in and everything. Okay, we've made season 2. I want to say, because we're getting to the end of stream, thank you for everyone who's still here. Shout out to Noelle, who we've been chatting. So I talked about this at the beginning of stream. Yeah, we're kind of, yeah, there's a lot of that. It's hard, right? But I talked about it at the beginning of stream, but not everybody was here yet. As you guys know, my grandfather passed away back in February, or if you didn't know, you know now. So it was too cold to bury him then. So they're going to be burying him Friday next week. So obviously I'm not going to be able to stream. I'm going to be with family. And I probably won't emotionally that day be in the headspace. So I'm either going to stream Thursday or Saturday. I did want to ask you guys in the chat here if you would prefer a Thursday or a Saturday stream. I don't know what we'll do. I thought maybe we could play like Repo, or I could see if Tess is available. We could do like a funny fan fiction writing stream. Something like light. We probably won't dive right back into Sims until we can stream on a Friday again. I feel like a season of Sims, a break, 1 or 2 week break stream so we can do some other fun stuff. And then season 2 kind of thing. Noelle, thank you. That's very sweet of you to say. But I don't know if Fridays or Thursdays or Saturdays would be better for a replacement day just for next week. But I'm gonna kind of have to see what my workload is for it as well. But feel free to let me know in the comments of this video if Thursday or Saturday for stream next week would work better for you. Give me some ideas if you'd like. And if you made it this far in the stream and you want to leave a comment on the VOD, we should have a silly comment for people to leave on the VOD, just show they watched like the whole stream. For this one, say Taco Tuesday is best Tuesday. I don't know if I can make it, but perhaps Saturday. Yeah, I feel like Saturday would probably be easier, and maybe more people who normally can't come to stream because maybe they work during the regular day, or like they're on the East Coast also and it's too early. Like maybe I can do later on a Saturday, or anytime on a Saturday because people maybe have it off. I don't know. I'm leaning towards Saturday, but it will depend on what I'm doing and like if Tessa can do something, if she can do something Saturday or not. But I really appreciate everybody who came today. It's always nice to talk to you guys. You make my Friday. And I hope you'll subscribe to the channel and watch some reactions. We got some good movie reactions coming up this Sunday. So 2 days from now, Dungeons and Dragons movie reaction is coming out. And getting into May 4th, I did a Star Wars movie. So I did episode 1. And then finishing out May will be the Divergent series, which I have never seen despite being a YA, like, fiend when I grew up, like, in Hunger Games era. I hadn't seen it. So that's coming soon as well, and will start being available for early access real soon. So if you want to check that out, you can. But otherwise, I hope I'll see you guys next time.